Hindi ko maintindihan bakit napaka-misteryosong
Um,
pagtakas na ito.
Fully agree, Madam Chair. Though the stamp might be legit, but how it was stamped may be erroneously done, Madam Chair.
So pero sa ngayon, pareho yung working theory ninyo sa BI dun sa nilalarawan ng Mika.
Yes po, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Chief Manahan. Please proceed, Sir Silvio.
Okay, yun po yung theory natin in which we were able to find out talaga, even with the documents provided to you by your sources, ma'am, especially yung from Clio 1, then to Zamboanga, and to Singapore to Indonesia. So, relatedly, sabi ko po kanina, with regards kay former spokesperson Harry Roque, yung flight details na po yun from Zamboanga to Tawi-Tawi. Malaking prueba possibility po doon. Now, of course, without going to the details, tuloy-tuloy naman po ang monitoring namin with regards sa travel log o travels ni former spokesperson Roque, even in Dubai, in Macau, and in Japan.
So confirmed po ng Nika na pumunta siyang Dubai, and then confirmed din po ba na dumaan siya sa Shanghai for 1 day, and then confirmed po ba ng Nika na pumunta siyang Macau? And then what can Nika confirm about the Japan or even the US information?
Your Honor, yung previous travels niya po is wala pa po yung sa US. Yung US po is previous travels na po niya yon. Lately lang po yung mga ganito from the Philippines going out to say Shanghai and Macau and Dubai. We have reliable sources na nandun po talaga siya.
Saan po sa ngayon, sa araw na ito?
Well, I don't have the updates for now, but tuloy-tuloy naman po ang monitoring namin.
And the latest update was nasa Macau siya.
We'll check with our sources po.
But the latest information that you received, even if not today but previously, was nakarating siya sa Macau.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. And then, ano po yung ginagawa ng Nika sa ngayon dun sa recently arrested na di umano'y Chinese spies na member ng civic organizations dito na nakikipagtrabaho sa Chinese Communist Party at nagdo-donate daw sa mga LGU at kapulisan natin dito at nakikipagkita sa Chinese military attaché dito?
Well, that's the subject of all I can say, Your Honor, is that's the subject of the ongoing investigation with the PNP siguro. Yeah. More so that the recipients were the PNP organization.
Salamat po ng marami, Sir Silvio. I'm sorry, I cannot see your title. Natatakpan lang po yung... Yes, sir. Director. Salamat, Comsec. Salamat sa inyo, Director Silvio, at sa Nika. Actually, I have a couple more questions po para sa agency. During the other hearings, yung Committee on Women hearings, we came to the conclusion that these POGO hubs were also being used as conduits for espionage activities nga po, not just transnational crimes. So after the months that have passed, meron pa bang ibang, bukod sa napag-usapan na po natin, Director, meron pa bang ibang developments sa direksyong ito? Meron ba tayong mga bagong natututunan sa hugis at anyo ng espionage activities at links na mga ito sa POGOs?
Madam Chair, pasensya na po. All we have, maybe the agency can submit a report for that. Just like the reports we have submitted to you with regards to this Chinese national na gustong maging Pilipino.
Thank you so much. At sa pagbanggit din sa pang-kaugnay na issue na tinrabaho din ng opisina ko, it was really very timely na habang ini-enforce pa yung pag-ban sa POGOs ay yun na nga, merong lumitaw na issue na humihingi ng Filipino citizenship. Kaya lang napag-alaman po namin may mga red flags dahil may mga di umanong talaga kaugnayan dito rin sa Pogo na ito. So salamat sir. Huling tanong na lang, Director. DICT has recently expressed fears that Pogo hubs are now being used as troll farms to sow disinformation at posibleng election-related po ito. Tiningnan na po ba ito ng NICA? At kung oo, ano ang ginagawa ng agency para i-address ito, lalo na palapit na ang mga eleksyon?
Thank you, ma'am, for raising that question. Ang masabi ko lang po, all I can say is that NICA is actively monitoring all these interference and malign influences. Especially so that, sabi nga natin, malapit na ang election. And there are actually big possibilities na talagang meron. But we have this committee together with the other agencies of the government where we can discuss and maybe later on come up with a unified stand. And a result will be submitted to any authorized agency po.
Salamat, Director. And I hope the Senate Committee on Justice under our chair will be one of those authorized agencies. Yung committee po, yung Task Force PDF, tama po ba? Oh, sorry, which committee? This committee. You're referring to this committee. Okay, maraming salamat po, Director, at sa NICA. So, ilan pa pong mga tanong sa DFA? So, kay Director Domingo. Ayun, actually follow up po ito sa pag-uusap namin ng DMW kanina, Director. Kailan po kaya natin mapapauwi yung mga Pilipinong nasa Myanmar pa? Mga 100 sa pagkaalam namin, at least one of whom has been raped. Andun na po sa border na iipit lang sa burokrasya ng koordinasyon ng tatlo nating mga bansa. Tayo, ang Thailand at saka ang Myanmar. Meron na po kayang timetable ang department na masasabi sa kanilang mga pamilya?
Senator, I have to apologize that this is not under my purview, so I would like to defer to my colleague, Director Lau.
Thank you, Director Domingo. Yes, please, Director Lau.
Good afternoon, Madam Chair. Good afternoon, colleagues. Thank you for this opportunity to respond. I'm actually with the Passport Division, but I have information, Madam Chair, to share that the Philippine Embassy in Myanmar is in direct coordination already with the authorities there. And in fact, yesterday there was a meeting between the Office for Migration Affairs headed by Yusek Ed De Vega and our embassy representatives in Yangon and Bangkok PE. They are closely coordinating with their counterparts both in Myanmar and Thailand. With respect to our division po sa Passport Division, we are also helping out and assisting the office of Yusek De Vega when it comes to verification po for the records of the passport ng mga kababayan natin. Prior to the preparation po kasi ng travel document issuance, may kaunting verification lang po ng identities ng mga Pilipino. So yun lamang po, Madam Chair. I think our embassy representatives and DFA on the ground are already in close coordination po. Thank you.
Thank you, Director Lau. That's very good to hear po. Just for the record, mayroon pong 5 individual na specifically wrote to my office, and we're really hoping sa tulong ng DFA, we would like to have them home by this week. Is that possible? We can provide po their information para maagan yung ma-verify yung passports at maihanda po yung travel documents nila. Can we do that po? Can we try to do that po, Director Lau?
Yes, Madam Chair, I'll definitely request for the information from your office, and I will relay it to the office of Yusek De Vega, and we'll coordinate with them promptly.
Thank you very much po, Director Lau. And in advance kina Yusek De Vega, no, sa buong department ninyo. So So hopefully, at least for the five who wrote directly, hopefully this week